We have to talk about Conor's first pitch.
Oh, my man. Look, Conor can't help but embarrass me as a Conor fan.
Wait, what did he do? Did he give a horrible first pitch?
Oh my God.
All right, so
it's amongst the worst
find
first pitches in the history.
First of all,
let's take a chance. Zach,
it's been a bad
and show
month
this
for
video.
Conor.
Yes.
Before we even get to the pitch, he got into a scuffle with Machine Gun Kelly at the MTV Music Awards or some shit. A guy who literally has his face bedazzled. I know somebody who knows Machine Gun Kelly. You do too, and like who has like hung out with him before. And we were talking about this, and he's like, you know, Machine Gun Kelly is an artist or whatever, but he's actually kind of a tough guy. Like no illusions that he can beat up Conor McGregor. Don't get me wrong, but what they were saying was like he's not the kind of guy who would like punk out to like anybody. Like he'd rather take an ass whipping than like be a bitch about something. And apparently Conor asked him for a photograph, which is already very weak sauce. If you're Conor McGregor asking MGK for a photograph, and Machine Gun Kelly is like, no thanks, and like I guess Conor gets in his face a little, and Machine Gun Kelly shoves him, making Conor spill his drink because Conor is on with a cane right now from his broken leg. Conor throws the drink on Machine Gun Kelly. Now security's involved, and Conor throws a punch, a terribly inaccurate punch that has been captured on camera, while Machine Gun Kelly is clutching Megan Fox, like shielding her from the blow. And there's just this wild fucking punch coming over everyone's head. So
is there a video? There's a video of that, or just the stills?
Stills and like video that's very hard to make out. But that's the breakdown from like multiple sources. And then of course this week, as Woody was alluding, he for some reason they have the man throwing out the first pitch at some baseball game, and it's one of the all-time worst. Here it is.
Watch. I like the mascot. Look at the mascot's impression.
He like looks back at him like, the fuck?
I meant expression. But
yeah. Oh my God, it hits the wall.
It hits the wall. It goes bouncing behind the plate. It is one of the top 10 worst of all time. You can't argue. There's no arguments, especially when if you start discounting the people who were like clear non-athletes. Like if you put a girl up there, put a blind person up there, they've done that before.
Right.
It's like
you don't expect the same things from like Roseanne Barr or older politicians or whatever, you know, like
you say that George Bush not only threw from the plate or from the mound, which is an uncommon thing, mind you. Can we roll it back one more time and see if he's throwing from the mound or from the base of the mound? I think he's from the mound.
I see it, Ram.
Very much unrecommended by me. Let's just say that. If you're not like dialed in, if you're not a baseball player or something, you don't throw from the mound. He is on the mound.
How far is it from the mound to the plate?
I don't know exactly, but what I'm getting at is that like normally, like non-athletes, people who you don't want to embarrass themselves, like he's got his foot behind the fucking rubber. Like that's everything about this is wrong. I mean, he's throwing in a tight suit as well, which is a